नहीं आ रहा। हेलो 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 बातें करते रहोगे। क्या बोलूँ यार, आ रहा है अब आया। ठीक है। गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन। तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? सुना सुनाया लग रही है बात। के कौन बोलता है? कैरी मीनाती? नहीं, अजय नागर। तो कैसे हैं आप लोग? तो शुरू करते हैं बिना किसी। नो 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 नो, कोई नहीं बोलेगा, सब चुप रहेंगे। तो आज तो मैं तुम्हारा होस्ट नहीं हूँ, बड़े दुख की बात है। अरे थोड़ा शौक मनाओ यार। रोनी की एक्टिंग में कर लो एटलीस्ट, कल तो एक्टिंग वाला सेशन था। बस मगरमच्छ वाले आंसू मत बहाना।
सच नहीं तो दिलासा ही सही।
हाँ, वो कहते हैं ना, पल भर के लिए कोई हमें प्यार कर ले, झूठा ही सही। तो आ रहे हैं अभी अपने गेस्ट वगैरह आएंगे, तुम लोगों को थोड़ा सा बिजी रखने के लिए मैं तुमसे बातें कर रहा हूँ।
Hello, 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 everyone. Day before yesterday, football ला दिया team इतला, team में team भी. Captain की कितना? Day before yesterday, football ला दिया team इतला, team में team भी. Captain की कितना कोई लो? Hello.
Our captains of the football team present here. Please stand up.
Day before yesterday, काली कथा मुझे कोई नहीं, पर दिनों कथा. कहाँ? कहीं? हाँ, क्या? सुथरी कैप्टन? टीम आउट घरू पड़ीज.
हेलो हेलो दोज हु हैव प्लेड फुटबॉल yesterday and day before yesterday, तो उन लोगों का नाम थोड़ा दे देना है. अभी हम लिस्ट सर्कुलेट करेंगे, उसमें अपना अपना नाम दे देना, जो जो पार्टिसिपेट किए थे. ओके एक काम करो, जो जो पार्टिसिपेट किए थे खड़े हो जाओ जरा. साइन करके बैठ जाना, ठीक है.
Hello. Good morning, all. I wish you a day of joyful events. So let us start. Before starting, let us recap the things. Automobile, roll number 1. Please stand up. Automobile, roll number 1. Has not come. Chemical, roll number 1. Chemical, roll number 1. Not given. Yourself. Okay. So, what is your name? Huh? Alok Kumar Malik. And I am sure for mechanical it will start with A. For civil it will start with A as well. So you are the first alphabet letter name, and let us start from you. As we discussed in last class, human being has got a couple of basic aspirations. What are those? Araha taku pachra hai, let him tell. What are the basic aspirations we have? Each individual has got those. And we have realized those are the things we need, we desire always. Okay. So anyone who can tell, please raise your hand. Yes. Excellent. So basic aspirations of human being is happiness and prosperity. And in addition, we want that continuously. Not that today I am happy and remaining 5 or 7 till end of induction program I don't want. I want happily or happiness and prosperity all the time. Okay. Then we started learning that we don't want only physical facilities to live happily. That is not enough. Whether it is our AC, it is our fan, it is our micro oven, okay, it is our four-wheeler, it is, or we go by aeroplane, whatever physical facilities we use, that is not enough. We have observed in most of the cases, more than 90% of population are not happy even if they are having a good number of physical facilities. So that means we needed something else. So that was living in relationship with other human beings. So other human beings means in our, say during our study with our friends, peers, when we go to our family, with our parents, with our siblings, okay. And when we go to any public places like watching movies, so then your co-watchers, okay, whoever are sitting around us, so all, or you have gone to market, your shopkeeper, and you have gone to station, your co-passengers, all are different individuals, we interact, we spend time with them. So for that, we need to have or live in good relation with other human beings. Then we realize that physical facility is not enough, it is needed to live, and we need to live in relationship with other human beings to become happy. And third one, we found that, am I audible to last? We found that right understanding is needed to define or to find that how much physical facility is needed and what physical facilities are needed, or how to live in relationship with others. So for these two, we needed that there should be right understanding. And we found that priority was right understanding one, first priority. We should understand correctly feelings of others, okay, and requirement of the situation. We should understand. Then physical facility, we will decide on the basis of right understanding, and we will also live with others with right understanding. So all these three are needed. And then what we named it? We named that it is human consciousness. Human consciousness. Then what is animal consciousness? Animal consciousness is living with physical facilities are top priority. Living with physical facilities are top priority. I should have this motorcycle, I should have this AC, no one should have this, I should have. Okay. Come to the slide. We will start from where we had left last class. In the meantime, you should have done it. So what? They came late. You come. There is no need for it. Come down. Come down. There is no need for it.
Sir, actually, we haven't invited you to the stage, so I think
So I should wait for you. When you see
sorry,
the
sir.
time.
Actually, yes, sir.
9:55.
Sir, actually,
You spend time here for correcting the
sir,
professional study. No, not necessary. You should not do such mistakes for examination. Huh? You should not spend time. So come to that slide, next slide. Yes, yes. So all of you, first line you read. Hey, suno. Chhad diyo. We will have this signature at 10:45. Huh? Sorry, 10:30. It will be over at 10:30. You have 15 minutes to get the signatures. So first line, animals living with animal consciousness. They are in harmony. Harmony means in peace. Okay. Have you ever realized that your inner voice is saying no, but you are doing? Your inner voice is saying no, but you are doing. Because it is said, it is to be done. Have you ever realized? So this is the case. That means there is no harmony, disharmony inside. But still we are continuing with our own assignments. So that is called disharmony. Okay. So animals live with animal consciousness. They are in harmony and it is fine. No problem for them. Human being living with human consciousness means all these three. Right understanding, physical facility, and your living with others. So they are living with human consciousness. So they are in harmony. That is also fine, no problem. But see the third one. Human being living with animal consciousness means giving top priority to physical facilities. So they are in disharmony. Here is the problem. The problem starts from this point itself. And we all are getting cooked up by this disharmony. Everybody is after hoarding the physical facilities. Okay. Next. So, in society usually, we have two categories of people. First category, lacking physical facility, unhappy and deprived. Have you ever heard the aftermath of earthquakes? Suppose one earthquake was there of 7.8 at Richter scale. Can you imagine the destructions? Last night, the diamond merchant today is standing in a queue with a plate for his stomach to get food. Food is being distributed. So yesterday's diamond merchant, billionaire, is today a beggar. He has to earn his livelihood. He needs food. Okay. So that means, and you talk about the person who depends on daily wages. And it is not guaranteed all the time. Today, he is having a job assignment so that at the end of the day, he will get some money and will fulfill his minimum physical facilities. Food, no other things. No AC, no fans, no refrigerator, no motorcycle, nothing else. Only to earn bread and butter. Okay. So in that case, that person, individual person, is lacking physical facility. Of course, if you ask him, he will say, you people, rich people are happy. How can we be happy? So we are unhappy and deprived. We are living in this country in which we are not getting a square meal in a day. Okay. You talk about the persons, say like me, having minimum physical facilities. But if you ask me, sir, are you happy? You have the minimum physical facilities, you have AC at your home, you have a micro oven, you have refrigerator, and you can fly whenever you want. So you will see that I will immediately, promptly reply, who told you I am happy? I am not happy. Okay, so I am also coming in that 90% or more than 90% of population who are having physical facilities but still unhappy. But these two categories are there. And let us introduce the third category. Which one? What we want. What is our desire? Our desire is we want physical facilities and we want to live happily with a feeling of prosperity. Okay, so that is the category which is not happening, but we want. So we can very well see that where we are. We are not there where we want to be. We are there where we don't want to be. But there is some problem. We want, but we are not, or this is not happening. Next. One person sit there, cannot talk with anyone. Resources are plenty. World food production. Of course, this is 2 years back data. In last 2 years, the food production, world food production has decreased. So everybody in a worry state now. What will happen if it continues? So we will face severe lack of food. Okay, the government is thinking of cancelling this BPL scheme, food security scheme. So anyway, it should be there. So global food production is 6 times the requirement. and you can see the wastage. Wastage is 2 times the requirement. Wastage is 2 times the requirement. Think. Then where is the problem? Have you understood right utilization? Have you understood this? Suppose you 4 persons are staying in a room, hostel, okay, and you need to cook something to eat. So there is Diwali night and everywhere hotels will be closed, so you have to prepare your own food, otherwise you have to stay empty stomach. So you have no idea. You brought 1 kg of atta and you started making roti. And you made 25 rotis and you can consume only 12 or 13. So remaining half, 50% you consumed and 50% is wastage. Do you understand the right utilization? We should have knowledge to utilize in a right way. And in a few days, you will see in hostel also. Some of you will say, this is not the standard food of mine. I don't take such below standard food. I will leave it. So you will bring some amount of food and you will leave. That is wastage. So if you can come forward in your hostel, one thing you can do, we have also responsibility for right utilization of food. You can make a board. Okay. Every day you can write today's wastage of food. Say this kg, which could have fed 10 persons or so. Sorry. Which could have fed 10% or 10 persons or 15 persons. Okay. By that, in a week, everyone, and it is our responsibility to see the board. Let us check what is food wastage today. In the evening time or during dinner, you can check. Everyone can check. Yeah, today is 50 kg. So, what happens? It sensitizes us. It sensitizes us. Next day, if I don't like that, say bitter gourd I don't like, but it will pinch. No. It will be an wastage. Wastage of food. So, I should take. This is not bad to take. Okay. So, you can reduce your food. So, right utilization is there. Is that the problem? Okay, it's a problem. Is it question of production? Though world production is 6 times requirement, now it doesn't look question of production. But if everyone depends on consuming, buying, not producing, then it will be it will become a question of production. Do you know that comedian, Odia comedian, what is his name? Pappu Pam Pam. Okay. So I was watching one episode of Pappu Pam Pam and he was a vegetable vendor. Okay. He was a vegetable vendor and one customer was interacting with him. So many arguments. And finally, he gave a message. What was the message? If you are so worried about the rate, if you are so worried about the prices of vegetables, you do it at your home. Some you grow, some vegetable you grow. That will solve the problem. That will bring the price of vegetables down. You should do that. So, if everybody starts consuming, not having intention to produce. So one day production will come down. Okay, so that will be a problem of production. So it's a question of production also. Is it a question of distribution? Yeah, of course, sometimes. Suppose we are throwing, because we had 25 number of rotis and 15 are left. Next door, one old man is staying, who is retired. We have no connection. Tonight, he is in empty stomach. He has nothing to take. But we are not worried. We don't know. We have no idea. So it can be also a question of your distribution, or even as the question of relationship. Question of we are not related to each other. Question of relationship. Possible. Is it a question of right understanding? Of course. All will happen if we have a right understanding. If we have feeling for others. If you ask, what are you doing? How are you? Okay. And whenever you are, or if we meet regularly, if you have some relations with others, so then only it is possible. So all these, sometimes as per the situations, sometimes it may be a question of production, issue of production, sometimes it may be issue of utilization, sometimes it may be issue of understanding. So all these problems comes down to, it's a question of education. So that means education, if we can educate our child, we can educate our child in a right way, then all these problems, whatever may be the problem, our child will have a solution for that. And everyone will live happily with a feeling of prosperity. Next. So then role of education. The role of education, today's education, we cannot say it is faulty, but we can say that it is not able to give the required outcome. We are observing that. If you are educated and we are not happy, then education system, there is some problem with education system. So the right education is sanskara. What is meant by sanskara? Good actions. Okay. So your thought precedes action. Thought precedes action. Mane kona? Whatever action is there, behind that there is a thought. There is a thought. Suppose mu tumaku jodi chapudate pakaili, out of nothing it has not come. Kodu asila. There is a thought. First there is a thought. Aku gote chabda devi. So pakai deli. Thought precedes action. Repeated action makes habit. Repeated action makes habit. Aji maganare milla konta kuchandi tea. Induction program ro first day re tea maganare milla. Second day re tea maganare milla. Third day re भी tea maganare milla. Se कहो किछि मिलनी sir. So last day, suppose 13th day, we got into a habit. 14th day कहो sir, मु टिके sir आसीबी. कहीं क्लास रो अधा क्लास रो पड़ो सर चा टाइम हे गला. किरे चा टाइम हे गला सर सबुदिन ए टाइम रे आपण चा दोथिले आज मुंडो काम करने. Have you ever interacted with those people who are into habit of tea? पागल है जीवे से मैंने जदि तमें से टाइम टा चा दबनी डिले कर देबो आ घर ऊपर तळ समान कर देबे. आज चा मिललानी. What is the cost of a tea? 5 rupees. Okay, 5 rupees by 5 lakhs रो जिनसो मध्ये भांगी देबे. So this is disharmony. We are not living in peace. So ताले habit, repeated actions makes habit. And your good habits makes your character. Good habits makes your character. People will identify you as per your character. And there comes a culture. If persons of good character are living, that will be a culture, good culture. So, where is the starting? Starting is the thought. If you want to change yourself, you are unable to say go to bed at 10, say. You want to go to bed at 10, but unable to go to bed at 10. You want to get up early, 6 o'clock in the morning, before sunrise, but you are unable to do that. What should you do? First, you should believe that I can. You should believe that I can. Then you will start. And it is possible. Okay. So thought, you change your thought, automatically action will be there. Repeated action will make habit, and try to make good habits. Try to make good habits. So this education means the new education will transform to human consciousness. What is human consciousness? Top priority, right understanding, then living in harmony, and then your physical facility. So what it will do, how we will get that transformation or holistic development in every child, how we can get? So we can get by the way of developing competence. Developing competence. What do you mean by competence? Making able. Making able. I am unable to do it right now. I will practice it, and at some point of time, I am competent enough to do this. So competency level we have to increase. This education system will increase with the competency level, and so that one will live with definite human conduct. What is definite human conduct? तुम्हें जमते 2 plus 2 केते 4. It is definite. किए कोई परिवार नहीं जे 2 plus 2 5 बोली ना सर आज 2 plus 2 4 ही था आसंदा काली एटा 5 होगा. This is definite. Okay. You pierce a needle. What will come out? Blood. It is definite. अब एटी छुंची फुड़ले पानी बाहरी होनी, blood बाहरी हो. Okay. So this is definite. अच्छा. Sometimes what happens? Your friend is a very good student in study. Okay. Kintu in this semester he has not studied at all due to some other occupations. समय हला नहीं पढ़ी नहीं आ परीक्षा रे पूरा खराब करची मैंने सबुतिरे फेल हबार ताकू लागुची. He is afraiding that he will get failed in all subjects. But you are his good friend and you are sure that he will secure at least 9 CGPA. Exam result बाहरला तमे पाइछ 8 CGPA. भाविलो चलो टिके सांगो को कांग्रेचुलेशन जणेबा. जाइगिरी कहो भाई कांग्रेचुलेशन एग्जाम रिजल्ट निकल गया. तो सी सुडू कौन कला ना गोटे जाबड़ा लगेला कि कांग्रेचुलेशन बेकारिया कांग्रेचुलेशन तो कहूँ डरी गला. व्हाट इज दिस बिहेवियर? व्हाट इज दिस कंडक्ट? लास्ट ईयर मुझे कांग्रेचुलेशन कही मत कुंडे पकेला आथर कौन एमती अच्छी. सो देन यू आस्क्ड आर यू अपसेट? तापर तुम फेरिक आस तुम आउ गोटे सांग आसला कुआड जाऊँ रे ना जाऊँ टे कांग्रेचुलेशन जड़े आस तो आम टपर ना जाना जाना. वाई ए मूड ऑफ. सो इफ योर मूड इज ऑफ then conduct is not definite. Conduct is not definite. So sethipai To have definite conduct, we should have transformation. Holistic development or increasing the level of competency to live with definite conduct should be ensured by the education, which will ensure transformation. Transformation to what? Human consciousness in every child. What it will do? It has to ensure right understanding in every child. Sabu pila thik bhabare bujibe. The capacity to live in relationship with other human being. There should not be no quarrel with any individual when we interact in different places, in different assignments. The capacity to identify the need of physical facility, whether this facility is needed or not. Sometimes what happens, I need this chips, aloo chips, Lays. I need Lays all the time. Acha? I need thumbs up. During our days it was thumbs up. I don't know what is today. But this, it has decreased. The consumption, thank you all young students. I hope you are consuming less thumbs up than these people or students of our generation. Our generation re pila mane thumbs up ku dhari kiri gote hathre dharthile bhato khautile bhato gunde tikke thumbs up. So you want to take that one, okay, all the time. So what physical facility we need, we should know. Okay. Then skill, very important. Kalyan Banerjee sir also emphasized on this. In addition to all this, we need to have some sort of skills which we can face the challenge in coming 10-15 years. And what was those areas? Drawing, designing, okay, analytical thinking. So these are the areas where computer cannot beat us. We beat computers. Otherwise in all your computing domain, computer is beating us. Computer is replacing human beings. So that's why we should have some skill. So skill set we should have and practice sustainable production of what is required. Okay. To have a feeling of prosperity. Amko jetiki darkar. First we have to understand how much is needed. Okay. Do you know when India was underdeveloped country, now it is developing country. People are saying that world people, experts are saying that India is developing. Okay. So India is growing with the fastest economy. Samasthanko tharu amar economy bahut adhika. So when it was underdeveloped country, during then also the hoarding of clothes in our country was 5 times than a developed country. Hoarding of clothes. But at the same time, some of our people were not having a single pair of dresses. Not having a blanket to live in winter. That was the same case. Hoarding is there. At some point, one is deprived of clothes. So this is non-uniform distribution of physical facilities. Isn't it? It is underdeveloped country, but hoarding is 5 times than a developed country. We had never understood that how much is needed. How many shoes needed? How many dresses needed? How many pens needed? Is this needed at all? Rakha. Samaste rakhuchan because he is keeping. Why should I be deprived of? And jaikiri ghare jhagda kali. I got through a video. One Bengal. Because my friend is having one toy. Friend is having one toy, aeroplane. I don't have. But I told her that I will have the actual aeroplane commit করি সেটি পড়ে আসছি ঘরে আসি কি আমি জানি না তোমাকে দিতে হবে এরোপ্লেন আমি বলকে আসছে so this is the way we should know what is needed what exactly needed then we should feel prosperous we should feel prosperous next left side is required transformation right side present state ebe kon chalchi kon darkar right understanding in every child is missing then the capacity to live in relationship with other human being this is also missing in present state the capacity to identify the required physical facility identification is also missing and willingness to produce more than what is required is missing what is there existing accumulate how to accumulate the physical facilities market re aschi sob kini kani ghar rakhi debar achi मोर दीटा फ्रिज दरकार दीटा गाड़ी दरकार आउ का मिलू न मिलू नुआ मॉडल आछि ओके हुंडई रो सो जल्दी धरजियार अछि चारटा अछि दे चारटा दे दे you might have maybe at what age you were there when the Phylin hit the Gopalpur port in 2013 so you remember you can recall during that time our technology was so strong it could predict before 4 days that Phylin is going to hit Gopalpur on such and such date at such and such time with wind speed up to 50 km per hour then what is the next job to us so we started accumulating the groceries candles so many whatever assuming apprehending that there will be power failure for few weeks of course it was for few weeks okay we had predicted correctly but predicting and accumulating your salt 10 packets so when I went to grocery shop so that shopkeeper was known to me I was a permanent customer to him he said sir you didn't ask for salt then I said salt is with me already one packet is there no sir you take one more packet जबरदस्ती पके देला मो बैग रे why sir Phylin is ana Phylin kon kete din पर्यंत रहइबो माने लुणटे तो गोटे पैकेट हेले मासे जाउची कोन दिमासे पर्यंत Phylin रहइबो की you just imagine सेते बेल मुगल ताल कोन हला ना सर दी बोरी लुण सरलानी लोक आसी झगड़ा करी लुण नै जाउ लुण काई नाही बोली पचारछन so this is the situation we all are busy in accumulating the resources or physical facilities instead of willing to produce so that sort of feelings should come within we should produce something all should try to produce something I was having a plan in your induction program to have a kitchen garden so NSS you might have seen in the morning after today tomorrow there is no yoga Monday you will find from Monday onwards you may find NSS and some other thing so I had planned kitchen garden activity for 2 or 3 days actually I planned for Wednesday there is local hatta in Narendrapur so I plan to have some your plants and get the feeling that after few days 2 new leaves will come out so that happiness cannot be described you just plant a big tree so after 3 years or 4 years you will get a feel of that but you plant a small vegetable plant after 4 days you will get 2 leaves will come out one flower will blossom okay and it will bear fruit baigona lagao ki bhendi lagao, you will see that, yes, I got one lady finger. And you cook that. That feeling of happiness, you just can sense only, feel only. No one can describe this. Okay, so this sort of feelings, anyway, it was cancelled and everybody was not in support of this. They told, what, you are gone mad yaar, kitchen garden eti karyo asi tame. Anyway, whenever you find time, you can try. You can try and see the real happiness. Next. So problems. What is the problem? Problem we have identified. We have understood now that what is human consciousness, what is needed, everything is clear to us now. And finally we found that the problem is effort. There is not enough effort put in right directions. Even though you understand, many times, suppose you are traveling and you say something or you see something and you got emotional. Sanga manango pakare acho, to tume nije you felt, but tumar baki sanga mane they are not able to feel. Have you ever come across with such type of circumstances? You are in a group, you are seeing something, you are feeling internally, emotionally, you have compassion, but your friends are in a different mood and you are not gathering courage to go and act on it. To go and act on it. You are unable to do that. But there is feeling inside. There is contradiction. Okay. With your state of being and with your feelings, inner voice. So that effort is lacking. Everywhere, the effort to get into human consciousness, to achieve human consciousness,